Hi and welcome to my channel. I didn't realise it's been so long since I did my Citalapram and Mirtazapine video. I thought I'd do an update because quite a lot's happened, been switching and changing quite a bit. I think I left the video off where I was on 30mg. Well, I carried on like that for a few weeks, but what I found was I was just getting so tired and my body kind of like felt like lead. I was falling asleep in the daytime and I'd go into these like dreams where I felt I couldn't wake up out of them. It was just quite a weird experience really, and I got frightened and I took myself off them, tapered off them and went back on to Citalapram 40mg, but slowly like built myself back up to that. Was on Citalapram for a bit and the not sleeping came back, the anxiety, I wasn't eating again. I put a lot of weight on Mirtazapine before, but all that just came off and more. And it just wasn't good, like the pain from the endometriosis and the fibromyalgia, like everything was just getting on top of me, and I figured I really need to sleep. And you know, when you've just not slept properly in so long and you'll literally do anything to sleep, so I decided to go back on Mirtazapine with the doctor. So it put me on 15mg. These are 15mg of these, and I dropped the Citalapram first, and then I stayed at 10mg of Citalapram, and then went on to 15 of these, and that's where I currently am. Before I didn't have the Citalapram with the Mirtazapine, so this is new. He said before that I couldn't do it, but because I've got a mental health team now and I'm seeing a counsellor, I'm able to like do this combination. Because last time when I was in the in-between stages, I felt the wellest when I was taking both of these, but it hasn't happened this time. I still like feel like there's something missing. I'm just like, ugh. But I don't know if it's I've just getting over like a horrible virus. Me and my husband's just an awful virus. We did a PCR test and it was negative and everything, but there is this flu going around, and it was like a 3-week blooming flu and felt absolutely horrific. So it could be something to do with that. Anyway, I spoke to the doctor today and I'm gaining weight again, and I'm still really fatigued, and just generally I've just get up and go. Like my anxiety's gone again and I'm sleeping great again. I'm eating brilliantly, like I can't stop eating too much. Excuse me. So he said to go up onto the 30mg again, which has frightened me a bit, because like last time after a few weeks it just, I don't know, it blew my socks off. But I'm going to ride it out this time and give it a good few months on these and see how I go. Obviously I'm in regular contact with the doctor and the counsellor, and I've got the mental health team and everything, so I feel more secure like that. But yeah, the weight gain, it's phenomenal. It's like when, say if you smoke weed and you get the munchies, it's like that, but it's like that on steroids. Like you literally can't stop. And I've got like water retention, I'm blowing up. I've got IBS, which I suffer from IBS anyway, but I just can't go now at all. Really bad wind, and yeah, it's strange. And the dreams are so real, and you can get like these horrific nightmares and everything, but I can deal with that. As long as I'm sleeping, you know, I can deal with that. So I am going to try stick it out this time and see how I get on. The doctor's told me to start going out walking and exercising, which I find pretty tough, like when you're feeling so weak and tired and fluey, and you know, with fibromyalgia it's not always easy to do, and endo pain like cripples you. But I am going to like try and make the effort, you know, and follow everything the doctor's saying. I've got the counsellor tomorrow at 11 o'clock, so I'm going to go and have a chat to him then as well, and hopefully I'll get past like this blur, like this it's just like something's lacking right now. I just can't seem to pick up, you know. I'm glad the anxiety's gone though. Like I'm really glad, and I'm glad I'm sleeping, and I feel more at peace within myself. I feel a bit removed sometimes, you know, from the world, like just like looking in. It's a weird feeling, but I'm hoping like that will go. I've only been on the 15mg for 5 weeks, so it's still like early days, so hopefully I'll get past all this, but I will keep like updating you and everything on how I'm getting on. But if after a few months on the 30mg of mirtazapine it's not working, then it's obviously not the drug for me. But there's so many good things about it, like the sleep is incredible. If you first start taking mirtazapine, don't have work the next day, and make sure you're not in charge of the children the next day, because you're not going to be up to it. It literally blows your socks off. Well, it did me anyway. And you're just going to need to sleep, and you'll sleep probably for like 24 hours, and then the munchies will come, and it's like munchies you've never had in your life, honestly, and you'll just eat. I'm in some of the mirtazapine groups on social media, and they're saying about following this high protein diet and everything, so I'm going to try doing that. The past 5 weeks I've just stuffed my face with absolute rubbish, like I just couldn't control it. I went in this time knowing what it would be like, thinking, now I know what it does, I'll go in and I'll control it. Well, I couldn't. Like, there's no controlling it. It's a medication used for eating disorders as well, so like it makes you eat, and you can't control it in your brain. It's all you can think about is food. So I don't know about long term on this, like how you get on, because I said to the doctor like about the weight gain and everything, and he said, I'm not concerned about that with you. Just focus on getting out and everything, and mental health and just well-being. So maybe exercise, and maybe if like my mood lifts and everything and I get exercising more, maybe like that'll keep it even. I don't know. So I think it's a good drug if you don't sleep, if you struggle to eat. Definitely, you will definitely start eating. I can't imagine anybody not being able to sleep on this. So yeah, I'll definitely keep you updated, and I'll try and keep you updated more than once every 4 months, and I'll try and check in like every couple of weeks and let you know how I'm getting on. So thanks for watching. Bye.